Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. Yes, 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 yes. Well, today is Monday, the 24th of November, 2025. I'm so glad that you could join me, and I am going to be doing a tutorial today, just in case some of you missed it over the years when I've done them. But I mean, you can always go back and look. Okay, so I am going to lace and mount my piece on earth. Okay. Um, oh my gosh, where is it? Oh, for goodness sakes. Well, I do have this big thing and it's right here. It's a big wooden piece. And I've had this for quite a few years. And I bought it because I like, you know, the saying on it, like that. But now it's coming in handy. Okay. So what I've done is I've taken a piece of cardboard, and yes, it's scoopable cat litter, and I cut it out of the box, and I glued this flannel fleece, whatever you want to call it, onto it. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to mount it on here, and I'm going to lace it. And I use crochet fabric or thread, whatever, yarn, whatever you want to call it. I used to make tablecloths out of that. I did a lot of crocheting in my day. So, okay. So, anyway, what I want to do is I want to have this. Now, I don't really measure. I don't put pins in. If you want to put pins in, if you want to do it a different way, that's up to you. Okay, here. Make sure I've got this in there. Okay, right there. Okay. Yeah. So then I find roughly where it is, where I'm happy with it. And I doubled it over. Now, I could, just a minute here, maybe I'll kind of take this down a little bit so that there's not so much bulk on the back. So I'm just gonna cut it around the outside in a kind of sort of circle, leaving enough so that I can lace it around the back. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, that. It's just to reduce the bulk. Because it does get to be rather bulky on the back. There. Oh gosh. That and that. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not perfect. Only my Lord is perfect. And since I'm not in competition with him, I know I make mistakes. Okay. So that's basically it. I might take this down here just a little bit more. You can do whatever makes you happy. Okay. And I think where I got this fabric from was from a kit, either a printed kit or a counted kit that I just did not like the um, the pattern of. Okay, okay. So now I do like that. I got it here. All right. So with round ones, you just, oh, come on. Now, I recommend lacing. If you want to do stapling, if you want to put pins in there, if you want to do whatever it is that you want to glue it on there, you want to get the peel and stick stuff, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. This is what I do. This is what I do. Okay. Yeah, and I just eyeball it. That's all I do is eyeball it. Okay. Now, you are more than welcome to measure it all out, make everything equidistant. You want to do that? Be my guest. And yeah. Gosh. This is just one method of many. Okay. So you need to see what works for you. Okay. If this is something that you just can't see yourself doing and you don't want to do, it's too much work to do, that's fine. The reason why I do this is because this is how it was done in the past. And a lot of it has lasted for several hundred years. Oh gosh, come on. This end is dull. Okay, just a minute, I'll show you where I'm at. Oh boy. Come on, go in there. No, you're not going to go in that side. Okay, go in there. All right. So that's how I started. Okay. And I just worked my way right around. Now, I would suggest the larger the project, the more that you have to put on your needle. Now, if you do want to do just a single strand, you go right ahead. If you want to do double, if you want to do triple, be my guest. And I got this at, I think it was a Salvation Army thrift store. You don't have to go out and buy brand new. Just go and Get it at a discount, and there's always a way to do things that doesn't have to cost a lot of money. And I can tell you, if you do it this way, or whatever way you choose to mount it, okay, you save a lot of money versus getting it framed from Michael's, or I don't know, wherever else, a framing store that you go to. Okay. And you do that, you'll save lots of money. And you can use all kinds of things like this thing here. I don't know, I paid like maybe $1.54. Okay. But with these really long things, you really make sure I get that you get something that you're going to like, right? Use what you've got on hand, for goodness sakes. Or go to a thrift store, find something. There's lots of content creators out there who've got wonderful ideas for finishing. What's her name? Java Girl Stitches. Can't remember her first name. Gosh, it's awful. You can go there, Stitching with the Housewives, hands-on designs. There's probably a lot of others who have ideas. Now, I can tell you, if I could have gotten a piece of the artist canvas, you can buy them all over the place. Only thing is, you can't get them, at least not here in the round that I'm aware of. So you use what you've got. And so I had a box that I had finished with the litter in, and I'm just using that, reduce, reuse, recycle. Oh, come on. This has got such a dull end to it. Gosh, there. So I think I've decided on what it is that I'm going to work on a printed for a while, because I just want to, I've done so much counted over the last couple of months, or no, more than that, 6 months or so, that I want to work on a printed for a bit. So I was looking through my stash, and I found this one. That one. And it's a 14 count. So that's what I'm going to work on. I'm not going to stitch the background. Of course, all this white up here, this blue. So, yeah. Now, there is snow up here on the roof. So, like this here will be done in white, but I think I'm going to use A12 for that. Because you know me, I got to add something to it, right? And this is a 40 by 40. There are 24 colors in there. We'll see how it turns out. I just wanted something different. I just wanted something different. And I'm just kind of sort of up here with counted for a little bit. So I mean, I will still work on counted stuff, but not right now. I just want to have something a little bit easier. And in the new year, I'm going to be starting the Heaven and Earth 2026 Sal, which is for me is fairy tale. And I'm also wanting to start Joan Elliott's Winter Solstice for me. So I just need a bit of something easier to end the year out on. Now this is holiday stitching, which I can use for December. So sure, I could have worked on a small one, and I had worked on, oh gosh, if you saw it here, well, you can kind of see it here. Oh yeah, I had worked on this yesterday, and I was putting beads in here, but I tell you, I was so tired yesterday, I just could not. I just could not. So in this one, all I've got left is the red, the words and the beads, and then I'm done. So, yeah. So, come on, go up. Now, on this lacing, you just see, all I'm doing is going around. I'm pulling it in and just going around. Now, you can do whatever it is that you want. Some people will tape, other people will glue. It's whatever it is. I would just highly recommend that whatever it is that you do not glue your design straight onto something. I don't care if it's one of those sticky boards, okay? Don't. Now, of course, you can just say, well, who is she to tell me? Yeah, and that's right. Who am I to tell you? So you do whatever it is you want, but I would put fleece, flannelette, an old sheet, whatever it is that you want to put it on there. And your grandchildren will thank you for it. Because it's, I'm done here. It does leach out. Even though they say it's archival, it's still going to leach. So at least if you've got something in between, not only does it cushion it, but it protects the back, okay? And it provides that barrier between, like, you gotta pull it here. So I'm just pulling as I'm going. And it's very easy. Oh my gosh, it's very easy. You do squares and rectangular ones. It's not very often you see round ones, right? But yeah. And just go to the dollar store. Just go to a thrift store. Just see what you've got. If you've got a garage full of stuff, just go out there and see what you've got. Look at some of your older baskets, right? You can put stuff in baskets. Like, do the same thing. Excuse me. But um, you can just use, instead of what I've got here, you can just stick it into a basket. Okay? It's whatever it is that strikes your fancy. You know, you don't have to be like everybody else, you know. And oh, it was so that you had to get it professionally framed and you got to spend $600 and all that. I can tell you, I got one piece over here that was professionally framed by Michaels. And the guy who did it, he had black stuff all on his fingers. And he tried to blame it on me. And I said, I don't bring my stuff in like this. I said, why would I bring it in like this? So, anyway, you know, I ended up only paying, I don't know, very little for it, but I won't take it back again. Nope. No, no, no. For one thing, it's way too expensive. Oh my gosh. I got a pickle here. Cat's Cradle, anybody? How many of you remember playing that? I do. I was never very good at it, but some people just knew. Some of the girls just really knew how to get it to go and to keep it going. I just wasn't very good at it. Okay, so where is this? Oh boy. Nope. And yes, you will get tangles. Oh boy. What is it? Okay, here's the end. Okay, where's, get this and this. But you just continue going around. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put magnets on there and here. I can't see that I'm going to use it for anything else. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, so, well, Jonah's up here. You can kind of see him right there. Ruthie is, oh, she's over there. She's behind my tier tray there on the end table. So, yeah. So I see that Jen the Caffeinated Crafter and Becky's Madness for Crafting have both dropped their videos. Glad to see that Becky is back because she was gone last week. I don't know. Maybe she just wanted to spend time stitching. Oh my gosh. And not doing videos. Oh my gosh. Once you get a knot, it takes forever. That's when you ask Mary, the undoer of knots, to help you. Yeah. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. I've got. So I think Stitching Mommy should be dropping hers today too, if she hasn't already. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Yep. I think I got it. Do I have it? Oh, gosh. No. Alrighty. Let's see. Where is, what end is this one? Nope, 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 nope. No, that's not the end I want. I want. You know, they always say that shorter is better, but really it's. Oh gosh, come on. Come on, come on. There. Okay. I got it. Ooh. Come on. I'm sorry. You're just watching me undoing knots. Got it. Finally, how long did that take? 10 minutes? But yeah. And then you just go back at it. And I'm almost finished here on the back. So, oh, come on. It just does not want to give up. It's trying to make it miserable for me. Oh, gosh. Come on. Really? Really? You're going to do this? Really? There. Okay. So, I have not decided if I'm going to put trim around it. I might do that. I have not decided yet. Come on, get in there. And see, where I shown you yesterday that I had all these lines in there, right? Well, see, it's rather disappearing. Okay. And so I may just put some, I don't know, whatever around it. I've got, I think, some cording and, or whatever, trim. And, yeah, so it's whatever you want to do. Ruthie laid down. Oh, I was so tired last night, I couldn't even take my shower. I was just so exhausted that I was wiped. I was absolutely wiped. Getting up at 4:30 in the morning or 4 o'clock or whatever it is, and having restless sleeping, if you can call it that, it was just too much. It was just too much. I just could not handle it. So then I do this. And I recommend when you're putting that in, you double knot it at the end so that it holds nice and tight. And don't be afraid to pull it. Okay. I pulled it so hard that I've actually broken it and broken the needle. So I just have a little bit left here to do one more round, and I just got to fix this up here. And yeah, just so that it's what I want to do. But I'm going to put something up here anyways, right? So this shouldn't be seen. But that is how you lace, and you can lace anything. Okay. So, and you don't need to spend a lot of money. That's the thing that I like. You can just pick up stuff at thrift stores, dollar stores, garage sales, whatever it is, right? Just look at everything as a potential finishing object, right? So, anyways, I'm hot. Oof. Yeah, it's supposed to go up to 1 or 2 degrees. Yesterday, it actually got up to 8. Yeah, so today, hopefully 2, maybe 3 degrees. But then we're starting to go down. Yeah. So, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Jonah, who's up here, and Ruthie, who's over there. Everybody's hiding. Yeah. So, thank you for all those who watched the live yesterday. Remember that the last, yeah, no, Cindy won that one. There's one more kit that is available. So if you've not won anything, please put your name in, but you must be a subscriber to my channel and a member of the Facebook group. So thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to have this done today. See how easy? Like maybe in half an hour prep and maybe an hour to do it. And that's it. So anyways, I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Toodaloodles, everybody.